Ed, we feel that the spring practice has borne fruit in a number of ways. We have checked our protection of our passer, worked an awful lot in our drills on that phase of the game, and we believe that a good deal has been accomplished. We make that judgment as a result of films we took of a scrimmage 2 weeks ago, principally, and in the overall performance of our passes. In today's game, I think it was evident that our passes had sufficient time in which to throw, and both Nebraska and Johnson hit the mark consistently. We have also devoted quite a bit of time to covering our punts, and in earlier workouts it seemed as though we had accomplished something, but then again this afternoon we had a punt returned all the way for touchdown in our inter-squad spring game. The morale of the squad has been exceptionally good, in spite of the fact that last year was one of the most disastrous in VMI's history. We have a particularly young group with 30 of the boys taking part in the spring drills, freshmen or fourth-classmen as they are known at VMI. 13 of them are third-classmen and 5 of them are second-classmen. We average about 19 years of age overall, and I believe that would probably place us as the youngest team in the Southern Conference for next year.
Well, Coach, how did the blocking and tackling impress you today in the inter-squad game?
Well, I thought that the tackling overall was very good, Ed. Whenever the kids got a shot in the open, they did a good job and laid plenty of leather. The footing was insecure, and I think that on several occasions it accounted for the missed tackles. The blocking left a little to be desired in that there was not enough following up on offense. Good initial contact, but the boys were dropping the ground a little too soon, which prevented the ball carriers from being sprung past the line of scrimmage on a number of occasions.
Well, how about the quarterback situation? Who are likely to be your starting quarterback next fall?
Well, we are pretty well fortified in that particular department. We have Nebraska, a freshman who played most of our football for us last year, and Duke Johnson, a sophomore, and 2 other freshmen, Bobby Ross and John Ingalls, all of whom we saw combat action last fall. There is an axiom in football that a team learns more when it loses, and if that is the case, why, we'll probably be the best informed team in this section next year.
Well, John, one final comment. I noticed that you mentioned that you'll have 30 sophomores on your squad next year, also 13 juniors, only 5 seniors. That certainly will make you probably the youngest football team in the Southern Conference. What's the prospect for the future, the long-range picture?
We feel that the year after next that we should field perhaps the best team to represent BMI in maybe the last 5 or 6 seasons. All of the boys are doing very well in school, and we do not anticipate any casualties because of academics. They are growing, and this youth would indicate, I believe, that the potential is greater than if they were a more mature bunch. They can come along real fast if we get a little help and a few breaks.